The foundation of a successful society starts with healthy child development. This development is particularly crucial in the early years of a child's life. For a child to develop optimally, it takes more than just a healthy environment. The child needs supportive experiences, nourishment, active stimulation, and a safe world in which to flourish. Early childhood experiences leave lasting chemical and mental effects and impressions. The brain develops in the context of relationships. Young children naturally reach out for interaction through babbling, facial expressions, and gestures, while adults respond in kind. Professor Anne Maston is a Regents Professor of Child Development at the University of Minnesota. She has studied competence, risk, and resilience in human development. Professor Maston conducted research with children and families who had experienced many kinds of adversity, as well as ordinary school children who endured stressful but common adversities such as poverty or family violence. Her book, Ordinary Magic: Resilience in Development, references the following list of required resilience factors in early childhood development. Effective caregivers, connections to other competent and caring adults, problem-solving skills, positive belief about the self, spirituality, faith, belief or religious affiliation, socio-economic advantages, pro-social, competent peers and friends, effective and influential teachers and schools, safe and effective communities. We know that brain development is most rapid in the early years of life, when the quality of stimulation, support and nurturance is deficient, or the environment is unsafe. Child development is seriously affected. Abagold wants to leave a lasting legacy in our community where we cultivate healthy minds for a strong future for both the children and the community. The Abagold Development Trust will establish an early childhood development centre at Abagold for its employees' children, while supporting a number of affiliated centres in the surrounding communities for children to be educated during early childhood development from the ages of 6 months to grade R. Abagold is the largest abalone producer in southern Africa and exports its premium abalone all over the world. We draw the majority of our employees from the Zwelihle and Mount Pleasant communities and have established the Abagold Development Trust to support these communities. Both these communities face untold socio-economic challenges. Abagold, through the Abagold Development Trust, is committed to contributing significantly to the improvement of the education conditions and allowing our children to achieve their potential in a safe and caring education environment. The Abagold ECD will involve the parents, where all parents or guardians will attend positive parenting training to ensure that the children get optimal support not only at our ECD but also at home. Through this commitment, we strengthen the foundation of a healthy child, a happy home, and ultimately a strong community. The Abagold ECD and affiliated childhood education centres will have a number of pillars which will make them successful. These are good management, sound governance, and strong financial discipline with full transparency, a solid foundation of equipping parents, healthy meals and on-site healthcare, age-appropriate stimulation and education. It will be in a safe and secure area and conveniently at the workplace. It will support other ECDs in the community. The effects of early disadvantage on children can be reduced. Early interventions for disadvantaged children lead to improvements in health, growth, and cognitive as well as social development. Children who receive assistance in their early years have a better chance at achieving success at school. As adults, they have higher employment and earnings potential, better health, and lower levels of welfare dependence. Crime rates are also reduced compared to those who don't have these early opportunities. We are creating the foundation for a successful future for our children. This is good for our community and ultimately good for our country. Help us to make this a reality here in Hermanus. Help us build a solid foundation for lifelong development right here in this picturesque village in South Africa. We need your financial support to help make this a reality. Contribute in a positive way to help build healthy minds and a healthy community. Abagold has donated 1 million rand to the establishment of the ECD in Hermanus. It is our goal to raise a further 3 million rand to ensure quality early childhood development, not just for the Abagold ECD Centre, but for others in Zwelihle and Mount Pleasant too. We know that you get many requests for funding. Our plea is that you consider ours seriously, knowing that the Abagold Development Trust has a successful track record as a registered PBO. Our history in the communities talks for itself, and we will apply these same principles and sound corporate governance to establishing and running the early childhood development centres, which will benefit these children and their communities for years to come.